Right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. So today, thanks to Bib for this advice to come and check out a little town north of Girona called Cadax. Don't know if that's how you pronounce it. But where have we been today? Suze will help me.
We've been to Castello D'Empuries
and then
for a market.
For market.
Oh no, and it wasn't there, was it? So then we went to
Rosas, which was quite nice, and we're now on the way to Cadax. Cadax is the next place. But thanks to Bib for this tip, because it's definitely paid off in style, isn't it?
Well, and in true me style, we did a little search, and what I like to do is go along the coast, take along the pictures of the beaches, try and find the most secluded and pretty. And we just swam here, guys.
Yeah, this was pretty cool. Also, to everyone that said learn Spanish, I've opened up the Rosetta Stone app. I've actually discovered I'm quite good at the Spanish. El hombre come.
So that means the man eats.
Yeah.
For everyone that doesn't know.
And I've actually got this Spanish voice that Susie's been laughing at. So
Spanish Sean is very loud and very direct, which is quite different.
When I speak English, I'm quite reserved and I quite like keep it down low. But in Spanish,
show them again.
El hombre bebe corre. That means the young man walks.
Ran.
Oh, ran. Okay, I didn't run down here, but I walked down here. What's the lady again? Mujer. La mujer. What's reads?
Le.
La mujer lee.
So there was an hour journey here, ladies and gentlemen, and I was driving, and Sean was repeating this over and over. Anyway.
La niña.
Niña.
La niña lee. That means the girl reads. Anyway, so everyone who's saying...
I'm wobbling the camera because I'm laughing.
Right, everyone who said learn Spanish, it started.
Yeah, thanks guys.
I've also lost my other cap. We suspect that it was stolen. So I bought this at a market for £8.50 or €10. It's extremely comfortable and it matches my bike and my jacket, so I'm very happy about that. But that's not the topic of the video today. I just wanted to expand a little bit on this whole move to Spain. I had an email from Gav, which is really nice actually. So thanks Gav for the email, just asking about the move to Spain. He says, I wonder if I might ask you directly, or perhaps as an interesting YouTube vid, how are you going about the move to Spain in relation to the UK not being part of EU any longer? And then he's got a few other points. So I'll start with the first bit. When we were in the EU, you were able to live and work. You had a right to live and work in any of the EU member states. So what you can't do anymore is come to the EU and live and work without a visa. So if you are now a non-EU country, which the UK is, you can enter the Schengen zone, which is most of the EU countries, for 90 days in one period and a total of 180 days per year. So you can then enter for 90, leave for 90, and then come back for a further 90. You can't do the whole 180 in one stretch. Now, specifically in our situation, because Gav asked how are we going about it, is I have Irish ancestry. So even though it's in Northern Ireland, because of the political situation there, if I'm in the island of Ireland, I'm eligible for an Irish Republic passport. If I've got the Irish Republic passport, it means I'm part of the EU and I have a right to live and work within any EU member state. So Susie doesn't have an Irish passport, but she can come and travel with me as I move about in the EU states. Now, specifically coming to Spain, you can't stay in Spain for more than 3 months without having a residency here, because even though it's in the EU, you still have to register as a foreigner in Spain. And if you have the EU passport, it's actually quite easy. You just need to have, I think, €6,000 in the bank or evidence of your working, so regular income. You need to have health insurance and you need to have the EU passport. And when you've got those things, you go to Policia Nacional, is that how you say it?
Mm-hmm.
Or in different regions, it might be a different local government office. They then issue the green card, which lasts, I think, for 5 years. I don't know what the steps further on than that, as opposed to getting a legal Spanish passport. I mean, I know Nigel, one of the viewers here, he's actually got a Spanish passport. Now Susie can accompany me.
Sounds very official, doesn't it? I can accompany him.
You can accompany me, even if we don't get the green card or the residency permit, because we have an EU passport. We can stay within any state up until we have to become a resident there, and then leave for 1 day, and then, they say 2 nights. So you could stay here for 3 months, and then go to Portugal or France for 2 days, come back here for another 3 or 4 months. Now the only problem is with that, as you get beyond 6 months in Spain per year, you then become eligible to pay tax in Spain. You're a tax resident. That's the next question that Gav asks: is tax, work, healthcare, etc. So yeah, if you're here for more than 183 days a year, then you're eligible to pay tax to the Spanish government. So that's something we have to overcome. Healthcare is another question. So healthcare, if you want to get the permit, as I mentioned, you've got to have a private medical insurance document to show the Policia Nacional, which we do have. I think we do have private healthcare through my job, but it's we have to look to see where the coverage extends of that. So that's about as much as I've learned so far. I spend probably about equal time now as I do on the BSA owners Facebook group on all of these after Brexit in Spain, Spanish expats groups where you can ask questions and they'll give you advice. Specifically for our case, we haven't decided where we're going to end up yet. We are going to look in Spain, Portugal, and probably countries like Greece and the Adriatic, so that Albanian Greece region, because we haven't fully decided. So we're going to keep it open and keep looking, but I hope that answers some of the questions. And we'll be back to motorcycles on the next video, but thanks a lot for listening. Any questions, put it down in the comments. Any advice, also put it down in the comments. That'd be really helpful.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
If you know somewhere that you love, south-facing, beautiful beaches, nature,
Yeah,
let us know, guys.
yeah. And if you like the hat, give this video a thumbs up. Right. All right, thanks guys. Thanks for the question, Gav, and we'll catch you in the next one.